Gonna introduce to you Bobby. Hey, he's finally here. Not as a Canadian, but as Bobby.
I fucking love that you incorporated that fucking
Oh, sure, for sure. I'm quick with it.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get a beer.
Give me one too, there, guy. Oh, welcome to Asshole Cast, episode 6. It's intimate night.
It's a good night.
Me and Bobby.
It's a good night.
Yeah.
I don't have to work tomorrow.
That's good. I always do. The only day I can say I don't work tomorrow is Saturday.
Wait, you work on Saturdays too?
Yep. Shit, what's happening?
Oh, what the fuck?
God, I fucked it up. Anyways, this is a really bad way to start a podcast, just to let you know.
Whatever, man. It doesn't fucking matter.
Now, just so you know, you're at the back of the microphone. It picks mostly up from here, so you want to sit over here with me.
Oh, fuck.
I know, buddy. Podcast 101. But we'll reintroduce you. We'll get a... Bobby. Looking good today.
Oh, yeah, you know, I'm wearing it's a flannel that you got me for Christmas.
It fits you perfectly.
It was really nice. I really like it.
Yeah.
I always wanted a red and black one, and then I got
But it's different. Black on black. Gray on black.
Well,
it's hard. It's hard as fuck.
Yeah, but
You don't look like the brawny guy, like sticking out like red sore thumb. Like, this is low key.
The brawny guy. I almost forgot about that.
You'll forget about. He's a quicker picker upper.
Oh man, there's a guy at my high school that we used to call him like the American poster child. Like, he looked like Clark Kent, but like he always did his homework.
Did he have glasses or not? No.
Yeah, he did.
He did. So he was.
Yeah.
He was a journalist.
No.
Clark Kent, the journalist.
No, he went after he graduated high school. He went and became a nurse.
Oh, isn't that gay? Hello, nurse.
Man, that thing reminds me of. Did you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I tried it out. I didn't really care for it.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a character that
Didn't get his friend a beer.
Oh,
no, I got it. You tell your story. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was rubbing it in your face.
Yeah, thanks. No, who was that guy? He used to have. Was that Nick Kroll?
No, Nick Kroll sucks.
No, but you know who I'm talking about, right? He used to have his own show, like Kroll's House or whatever, and it was on Comedy Central.
Well, Nick Kroll did have a show.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of skits and stuff.
Yeah, where he was an annoying girl.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time. Yeah,
Well,
that's Nick Kroll. It had disgusting mouth, had snotty nose,
Sure.
had a dick watch.
If that's what he likes, man, I don't.
He
I don't
fucking
know
loved it.
personally.
That's what I think of it.
But anyways, he had this character on Parks and Rec, and they had a radio show, and the fucking soundboard reminds me of that because they used to fucking do like the fucking fart noises and shit all the time.
I know. This is like a dollar store one.
Well, yeah, that was
But what if I had it? Dude, I have a fucking Ableton push. It's huge. I can make that into one. I put whatever I want on it.
Dude, that would be cool.
Dude, it's gonna happen. But you know what? It's gotta happen. I gotta get on iTunes, man. This is fucking nuts. I don't get the RSS feed, the syntax, the syndication.
That shit is so fucking stupid.
It's so
it should
fucked.
just be
It
formatted.
should just fucking work. I thought it just worked.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It should be formatted like when you submit your own albums to iTunes. Like, they already do everything for you, but at this point, you gotta fucking go through the coding and shit, and yeah.
That's maddening.
Well, like, I know HTML, but I've never like fucked around with RSS, so
Super annoying.
it was interesting to learn a little bit about it. Not that.
What if we just did a podcast where it was like the Talking Dead, but like the Talking Rogan, and we just like, what Joe Rogan did you watch today?
Well, I don't watch them. I listen to them.
I watch them. I put the video on in my car.
What, really?
Oh yeah,
While
because
you're
they refer to articles and they show videos sometimes, and
I
you
just
can see them.
imagine it all in my
Oh,
head.
so I'm like driving, like looking at it with a quarter of an eye. Like, it's funny. It's better. It's a show. They have video.
Dude, you want to hear something weird that happened today while I was out on a delivery?
Oh, maybe.
I went to, was it the fucking mansion
Chud's
neighborhood,
Communications?
Grand Summit. Was
Oh
it
yeah,
Grand
you went to
Summit?
Grand Summit right after little crack house town.
Yeah, Tree Lout.
Yeah, everyone that is retarded lives on Tree Lout.
I don't know. The
This
guy
is
that
worse.
answered the door when I delivered there, he was like he was covered in tattoos, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh
he's
yeah,
a
no,
good
that's
guy.
super cool. Like he's fucking cool, and his kids are hanging out.
Doesn't he have, like,
playing,
the Zelda
Smash
stuff in his
Bros
house?
and stuff?
Yeah, he's like a sword and shield too, I think.
I don't know, like the one.
Not like the one not like that.
No, not like that.
It's like this.
Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah, you got it like for $1.
Yeah. No. No, the one that you got is
It's
really
dude, I would
fucking
kill
nice.
a fucker with that shit.
It's really fucking nice. But no, I went to Grand Summit today, and I delivered the pizza, and I'm getting back in my car, and I turn out onto the road, and I'm driving down the road to leave the subdivision, and all of a sudden there's this Ford Escape. No, it's not an Escape. It's my ex-girlfriend used to drive one.
A Ford ex-girlfriend? And mine was a Ford Escort, so at least
No,
yours is a little more real.
It was like a Ford, maybe a Taurus. I don't know.
Tempo, Pinto,
I don't fucking know.
Brigbino.
But it was silver, and it was like pulled up by some trees, and there was like a bus dropping off a disabled kid at this house. And it was pulled up by some trees, and I started driving towards it, and all of a sudden it like whipped around and just flew out of the fucking neighborhood, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy? Like,
Dude, he's one of those undercover dudes.
It was a
There's-
kid.
They're getting younger and younger all the time.
I don't know
The kids
about
that
that.
sucking and fucking and undercover copping.
What?
Yeah, they're all fucked. You get
No,
paid
I don't-
under the table.
I don't fucking know what he was doing there, but it was really shady because he had like sunglasses on, and like, you know, today wasn't sunny.
I still wore mine. Dude, the bright white snow and all that shit, glaring.
All right, well,
I'm a sunglass guy.
I lost my sunglasses.
1984, 83.
No, they were expensive. I was really upset. I set them on the top of my car, and then I took off and forgot that they were up there. And then when I came back to look for them, they were gone.
See, that's why I don't get expensive sunglasses. The $10
Well, they were
gas
on
station
sale
ones are
on
the best.
Amazon.
I could have a pair of sunglasses that cost me $1, and I'm holding on to them, making sure I put them in a real safe place because they fit me. They fit me.
Yeah, but I think if you buy like Oakley's, they come with like a lifetime warranty.
Fuck Oakley's.
I don't know. They've got really nice
Dude,
aviators.
I'm telling you, gas
I love me
stations.
some aviator sunglasses.
Because those fuckers are on your face. It doesn't matter what they're made of.
No, but if they do come with a lifetime warranty, yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Whose lifetime?
Mine.
Time's almost up.
So anyways, I see the guy in the car, and he's wearing his hood up, he's got a hat on, and sunglasses on. I'm like, this is fucking weird. So, I don't know why, but for some reason I was just like, I'm gonna chase after this guy.
I've done that shit.
Yeah. So I'm like flying out of the neighborhood, like just following this guy. Followed him all the way to fucking 23.
And then
Like
he got on 23.
yeah, but no, I followed him past Torrey Road where I got off to go back to the store. But I thought it was super weird that he was all the way back there in Grand Summit. That's not that close to the expressway.
You know, I followed someone today too, and it was a weird ass route. It was my route. It's very unlikely that anyone had that, especially at the same time. But it happens. Here's the other thing, Bob. What the hell do you think you were gonna do if that was a dangerous person?
I don't know.
Like, because I've done it before now, and the reason I stopped was because I'm like, what is this gonna turn into?
Well,
Am I gonna get out of the car and be like, hey, what are you doing?
I was just curious.
That killed the cat. That's what kills cats and humans.
Man, that happened to me the other day. I was delivering a pizza and this cat runs out in the middle of the road and I'm in the right lane and it gets all the way to the left lane to the yellow lines and then it's like, nope, fuck
it in
that,
a car?
and turned right back around.
So it was driving a car?
No. That would have been some crazy shit.
Pretty good.
I'm never gonna get over that fucking soundboard.
It's really good. That's really good.
Oh my god.
We like it. We like it. It's good. It's okay. It's better than okay.
So today I went to Vaporia and I was just hanging out in there and Pat's wife was talking to me about
Pat's the owner.
Yeah, Pat owns the place. And his wife was holding down the fort at the shop and she was just talking to me about, school and stuff, and I was telling her, I'm about to finish up and all this stuff.
She's super drunk all the time.
What?
I've just made that up.
Yeah, I was
it doesn't come from just nowhere. It's just, she seems like she's always drinking wine.
No,
just
not
vaping.
Marion. No, she doesn't even do that.
She's got to do something. She does something.
I don't know.
Everyone does something.
I don't know.
She does something. She drinks wine back there.
Maybe. I don't
Dude,
know.
she's like Greek
she's a
and
really
shit.
nice lady. She's not.
She's not.
No, she's not.
Then what is she? She seems Greek.
She's not.
She's that loud, big. She's Jewish.
No, you're assuming that because she's married to Patrick.
Patrick's like Arabic.
I don't really know. What is that term?
It's like Turkish, Middle Eastern.
I don't know.
Anyways, I'm sorry. She does something.
I don't think
Everyone does something.
But anyways, so I was talking to her about jobs and stuff, and you remember that idea that we came up with about the beer?
Should we say it?
Well, I'll just say this. I asked her about it, and she said she was just saying the same thing to her son the other night.
Oh, okay. What was it then?
It was just about that she wishes there was a service like the one that we talked about.
Oh, yeah. Where just bring you fucking beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Beer 30.
I know a guy. Well, I just met a guy that knows how to make apps.
Oh, dude, does he
For
know how to
phones.
fucking hook up podcasts?
He might.
Dude, he probably does.
He probably does.
How well do you know this guy?
I just met him.
Meet him one more time. Tell him.
Well, he was.
You know a guy that would give somebody $100 to help him out.
He was very interested in the fact that I was a graphic designer because he said that he needs some work done for an app that he made. But what I'm saying is, we could fucking do that.
No, we could. Okay, but
I would really like to try it.
Dude, if I end up becoming a zombie and not ever sleeping, then yes. But I can't do anything else right now.
How about we take the steps?
Look, the next step is for me to understand how to get my podcast on iTunes.
We'll
And
figure that
once
out.
I figure that
We'll
out,
figure it out.
I can go, and then I can pile more shit on whatever it is. I can feel really fixated on this and like, oh yeah, these are gonna roll out. Oh, this is gonna roll out. All the technical work is done.
Yeah.
Right, for the most part. Tell this motherfucker I'll give him $100 if he fixes my problem. I will give him $100. I'll give anybody $100 if they can figure out how to get my podcast onto iTunes.
You know what I need to do?
Buy a computer.
Yeah, well, I need to do that, but I also need to make some business cards.
Well, what are the business cards gonna say?
Well, it's gonna be my brand.
What's your brand?
You've already seen my brand.
They haven't. Nobody knows.
Well, I'll have to wait till I get my computer from the school first.
Yeah, so your brand's getting a computer.
No.
Let's get a GoFundMe, Kickstart that shit.
I
page.
brand myself so that way other companies will find me and hire me.
Maybe I'll start a Kickstarter GoFundMe page town, and it'll I'll have like thousands of them, and it'll just be like, donate money to me so I can donate money to other things. Donation middleman, but it's like a loot crate. You don't know which places I'm going to donate to. Maybe I'll donate to like AIDS Foundation and then to like Nazis.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another beer.
That's not far. On Google Maps, it would say 2 feet, but you actually have to travel 20 feet.
Yeah, but if
That's
we had
Google
our
Maps.
service, then I wouldn't have.
How do you upload podcasts to Google Maps? So, hey, my friend, I'm driving around and I just want to know, how do you upload the new podcast to Google Maps?
To Google Maps?
Yeah, I'll give anyone $200 that can figure that out. I usually bank with no money. It's called some fucking bullshit currency.
So.
Didn't work.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
So. Oh wait, you said you don't want to add anything else to what you're doing. We should though. We should totally look into doing like let's play stuff. That would be fun too.
Maybe later.
Well,
The only other idea I have is to just build on the podcasting, add video, add different imaging, and then that's when we can get into playing the video games and commenting
well,
on
and
it.
that's a good idea.
But
so that
we
way
have
you
to
can
ramp
build.
up to that. And
Yep.
it's this little thing.
You got
It's-
it. You got it.
It's gonna happen.
You got it. It would just be really fun, you know, just fucking hanging out, playing old video games. Having a
Yeah,
good
man.
old
I would
fucking
take a
time.
straight fucking shot from the fucking TV. It would be fine. Play like fucking Kirby or Bomberman or
Oh,
some
fuck
fucking Mario Kart. Fucking get drunk with
Oh
shit.
yeah!
Yeah.
We could play fucking Mario Kart.
Yeah, we could do stuff like that. But we have to figure out the simpler form first.
Have you ever played Mario Kart?
No, I'm not. I know how to drink.
Well, it's not about that. It's just incorporating the.
Here's the problem with me and
alcohol
drinking
into the
games.
video game.
I drink way more than the game already tells me I need to, unless it's something stupid that will kill you.
No, I get that, but it adds difficulty to the game.
I make my life difficult enough that I don't need to follow some idiot's rules whose life is probably.
Can I
Just-
explain the rules?
I can say no.
I mean, it's your podcast.
It's not
You
my
do whatever you
podcast.
want.
It's for the people. It's by. it's free. It's free. We're giving
It's a
this
free
shit away.
podcast.
I don't make the rules.
Free podcast.
Hey, maybe if you
for
go
everybody.
to my start my kick funding ass, you can donate to me, giving to other people like myself, or me, or I.
There's only one of you talking there, bud.
You have no idea, man. My brain's like the Triforce. It's like different sections. It's like, let me out. It's like, I'm out of here. Like, I'm in here. Who are you guys? Like, that's what my brain is doing.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, they find that hilarious, huh?
The cowboy, the prostitute, the guy in the hospital, and the guy who hates everything, and the party dude.
So what exactly did Sandstorm say to you today?
She said that.
All right, we're gonna get some goofy shit.
Somebody was talking about. This is really stupid, Bobby. It's not even worth anyone's time.
No,
I'll tell you.
I'm just curious. That's all.
Someone mentioned, what if everyone at Howie's was Muppets? And then Kat said, I would be Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
No shit. But she wanted to be that. Like, if you in a fictional world still wanted to be that big, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, congratulations.
Hey, you know, whatever you're into, I guess.
I mean, that was all. It was on the nose. It was one of those things where, like,
it was just weird because she said my name and then she like whispered over to you, and I was like, all right, you're gonna say something.
Because she was telling me what Kat said when Kat was right there.
Oh, now I get it. Yeah.
And I was like, well, then I'll be fucking animal.
Well,
right.
Josh is definitely Beaker.
There's one better than that.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Isn't there a blue bird that's like...
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
See, if we had the thing, we could look it up and then do the thing like that.
Oh, man, that'd be great.
Yeah. That's racist.
Oh,
that's why.
Oh, my God. Yeah, well, that's why I said Beaker.
Oh, well, that's reverse racism.
No, because Beaker's orange. Now we're just looking for things.
No. Not.
I see him being as Beaker. Oh, did you find it?
So... It's turtle.
Wait, which
a
one's
lot
me?
of these are turtle, but
no, Beaker's
the
right
Beaker's
there.
right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like him.
I told Sandy she's like one of the.
Oh,
old
there's
guys.
Josh.
One of the old hecklers.
There.
Well, it can't be that
Come on,
one.
yeah,
No.
it is.
No, that's just skipping to the obvious.
No, well, it's pretty obvious. Like animals in chains.
Obviously, you
Animals
didn't
in
figure it out
chains?
for a little while.
That should be the name of the band. Animals in Chains. A couple of my favorite bands mashed up into one.
You know what? I want to tell you, I'm sorry if I let you down, man.
Don't let me down on the podcast.
No. I'm telling you this because I've
You
been
didn't let me
thinking about
down.
it.
You strung me along is why I got upset.
I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't mean to. And I didn't
That
mean to get
wasn't the
upset,
point
but
of
I
it.
did.
That's okay. I just wanted
You're a
to tell
good
you
guy,
that.
Bob. I know you're a good guy.
This one right here.
Dude, that's Sandy's kid. That's... Oh, shit. She might listen to this. Yeah, well, it looks like... Oh, no. This is weird. What the fuck is that? Dude, what the fuck? The brown... Is that Jeff Garland? What the fuck?
I don't know.
There's the guy I was talking about, though. The blue bird.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Oh,
this
yeah,
blue
that
bird.
is
This...
Josh. You know what? I can't help it every fucking time that I'm in the store doing something. Like today, I was doing dishes, and he was folding boxes, and I was doing dishes, and the phone was ringing, and he just kept folding boxes. Like,
Well, what do you
Dude,
expect?
my hands are fucking wet.
I know, but here's the thing. This is like Donald Trump. It's like, you know this person and it shouldn't surprise you. It shouldn't be a thing anymore. Like, if every day someone showed up and did the same fucking manners and had the same fucking... did the same shit, why is it going to surprise you every day?
No. I guess the way that I described it may have seemed like it surprised me. It didn't surprise me. I just found it comical.
Yeah, it's not good comedy.
No, but it helps me not get mad.
To what? Say what makes you mad? Right.
What, that he's a lazy fuck?
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's fucking
He's
stupid.
toying with people around him. He's miserable. Look at
Well,
him.
he
Next time you
doesn't-
look at him, be like, just look how shitty.
He doesn't care about anybody.
Don't let it affect you, man.
No, and that's why I have to find the comedy in it to take my mind away from that.
No, yeah, it's definitely... he's definitely dumb, funny, idiot person.
Well,
definitely weird. He sings to himself and he talks to
But he's
himself.
talking
and
shit when he's singing.
He's talking shit.
Yeah, he is. I've heard it on multiple occasions. And the thing is, he's just... I don't understand how somebody who supposedly does something that he does outside of work...
What does he do?
He apparently he fucking spends all of his time at church outside of work. But yet he turns around and treats other people like this. I'm not even a religious person, and I treat people better than he does.
Well, it's because you don't need religion to tell you how to be a good person. Apparently he does. And he's
Apparently
not doing
it's
good.
not working.
He's not passing the tests and shit.
It's not working, dude.
Maybe that's
know
why
what
he's
it is.
at church all the time. It's like, when you're not good at school, you're there more, right? You get detention, and they tell you gotta stay after class, and you gotta take the test
Yeah,
again.
but for me, it's like, the reason why I don't like him isn't because of what he
affects your mood.
what he's interested in or something like
No,
that.
he affects your
because
mood
I'm
because he
super
has a
against
bad
religion.
fucking mood. Has nothing to do with his
Excuse me.
interior deals.
I don't understand it. I don't understand what drives someone to do the things that he does.
You think I should just be like, hey, Josh, why do you always do that?
Like, why are you always so shitty to everyone?
Why do you take a minute to respond? Why do you sing and say shit under your breath? Why are you acting like a dick? What is it? What do I need? What do I need to apologize to you
I think you should.
for? What do we do? Or is this how you treat everybody?
I think you should. I think it would really clear the air so that way everybody can
Because
understand.
we got, from my point of view, is that he's just a little prick. You have probably a little different opinion, and then we go all the way down to.
That's my
then we go
opinion.
all the way down to someone like Kat, who seriously thinks that he's gonna kill her, or kill somebody in front of her, because all she can recognize is crazy, but not what type of crazy. So it scares her, because she's not fully informed, and her fucking spidey senses aren't working very well.
Well, Cat's a whole different story.
But that's two polar. Those are
I
polarizing.
I get what you're saying.
So I mean, you got and everyone doesn't feel good around. Everyone want to give him the thumbs down. They
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. And
Do you think workspaces should be as democratic as to like you're voted off the island shit?
no, because
Do you think that there'd just be someone gone every
I
day?
think it would be abused.
Mm-hmm.
It would be abused
What if you could only pick one person
forever.
A year.
A year.
a year?
That would still be abused. Depending on what the workspace is. I mean, you gotta
Is
think
democracy
about
abused? Yeah. Or
it. Yeah, of
voting's
course.
rigged?
Of course. the whole fucking system is fucked. And the idea that I'm not saying all conservative views, but some conservative views are keep the status quo. Keep what's going on right now.
I think it's different. I think the reason the right is mad is because things have changed.
That's what I'm saying.
So they want to
not experience that change. They don't want that.
Why?
Because they feel that the only way to do it is the way that we've been doing it for so long. And it's not the fact that the people who want some change...
Wait, doing what?
The way that we've been operating our government. For example, just recently, I mean, it was actually like a year ago, but still, for a presidency, 1 year is pretty recent. Just recently, the election, the way that the voting works, that worked a lot better 1800s before you
Which democratic society had that?
What do you mean?
Like England?
No, it was like the early America.
Oh.
So like the whole idea was...
I thought the Electoral College has been around for a very long time.
No, Electoral College was something that was developed...
by Republicans?
No, just by...
the GOP?
By the...
Oh, I think they did.
It was developed by our founding fathers. It was because you would get so many...
I thought it was after that.
No, it was... You would get so many representatives... Like so many votes would count.
Weren't presidents like fucking like state. Generals and like people who led?
No, that was just George Washington for the.
Generally, there's.
There may have been a couple.
There's a few.
I can't say for sure, but what Robert I'm telling you, I don't think.
Yeah, Robert E. Lee was a fucking president.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm not a historian, but what I do remember from going to school, is that.
Oswald.
No, it was based off of people representing states for votes.
Yeah.
So it's different now because we can communicate with each other instantly like that. But back then, you had to fucking send somebody on a fucking horse.
Yeah, pigeon carrier.
Yeah, and fucking go to the state where they're counting the votes and electing the president.
That's where I think the pageantry came from, is because like, oh, this person made it here. We'll wear our best hats. Like here he is. Like we're having.
No, I don't feel like that portion was a thing.
Dude, that was like
later on.
That was like theater. That's like before theater. That was like
no.
A thing where they would go around and
it wasn't before theater. Theater was like
a Western
Dark Ages.
Western, man. Like this whole fucking pageantry of it, like
you
come rolling in on a horse and and waving to everyone, and no one's watching TV or doing anything. They're just, oh, look at this parade in the street, and then they're gonna talk, and then they did the fucking and the banner and the saloon, all this, and you couldn't go very far. Right. You couldn't just try. It would take you a long time to meet a lot of people.
No, and that's why you would.
But they knew you were coming. They would set up a thing for you.
No. Okay, so you would collect the votes, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about talking about like
what I'm saying is
touring, like a fucking running.
No, I know, but that wasn't. I don't believe that was a thing because. Not that early on because it would take so long to get places.
Yeah, like a couple years.
It would take forever.
Dude, it takes forever now.
Okay, but when you have the rule set for being a president that you can only be in office for 8 consecutive years, right?
No, that stopped with FDR because everyone kept voting for him. He did 3 terms.
No, I'm talking about 8 consecutive years. So one term is 4 years.
I know what you're saying,
So
but
for 2 terms.
there was no rule.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
They had to stop FDR, man.
But even then, you would still have to be elected. So therefore, the president would be going out and campaigning for election
For a while.
and not doing what he's supposed to be doing. That doesn't work.
No, these guys weren't like senators or fucking house. They weren't representatives. They were just regular people. They usually were generals. They were people that were known because they led people and more.
I think early on it was something that was decided with the ideal person in mind.
I don't think that. I think somebody, because look, these people, I think they were called statesmen.
Hold on, I gotta.
Okay, I think they were called statesmen.
I mean,
And what happened was that these people were popular with, you know, the military, the people they led, in the saloons. They talked to a lot of people. And they went around and they talked to people. And then when it was time to vote for someone, they got the fucking vote. These are people who had ideas. Because it was a fucking blank slate. I don't know that much about history. Anyways, Bobby's taking a poo-poo pee-pee. A caca and a saka. Well, I'll actually edit this part out, which I've never had to edit something yet, but maybe I do now, because that was pretty boring.
Oh man.
Oh boy. What really grinds your gears, Bob?
What really grinds my gears?
Yeah. What's going on?
What, like recently?
What's grinding your gears?
I don't know. Today was weird.
No, what's something that bothers you the most out of everything that you know about?
Like,
If you could tell someone who just got out of prison that's been in the hole for the last 20 years, what would you tell them? What would be the thing that you'd be like, man, look, watch out for this shit? Because this thing's fucked.
Just that we got a fucking Oompa Loompa in office.
Dude, it's not all that guy. It's not all him.
No.
This is a show.
I know. Since he's this year.
Look,
nothing insane has happened.
Here's kind of where I stand with all this, because I'm tired of being upset. Is that everybody is wrong.
That's the thing. I've also realized
even
that.
Bernie Sanders. Everybody is wrong.
Yeah.
Know why it's really hard to get to that point? Because nobody wants to believe that.
Yeah.
It hurts to believe that.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that I've been thinking about a lot is what is the right thing?
For who? See, if you add for who after most sentences, kind of puts a perspective on it.
Well, I would just say for everyone.
Well, everyone's not the same. And that's a huge problem, because this is one of the problems, that there are people now who think everybody is the same. Biologically. Mentally. In class.
You know what? I've also thought the same thing. Like, it's just like a lot of things. Like, people not wanting, like, for example, like not wanting to be made fun of for whether it be like race or sexual orientation,
I think it's further
or
than
gender, but it's like you don't want to be made fun of.
No, you do want to be made fun of so you can exploit yourself and everyone else to be a voice. It's almost disgusting. Because if you look at what people are getting upset about, it's so reaching. I think some people become what people don't like so they can at least be made fun of and attacked. So they can be a martyr of some fucking sort. You know what I was thinking? Is that this is fucking convenient. That the human race, no, it's not split up. Everyone's doing this shit. Everyone's doing it. It's because, I might not be right, it's just a theory, is because this is really what's going to be attractive when you can live in your computer. When you can go into a place that you can actually be exactly who you think you are and project that 100% onto everyone else in that domain. Because we're already trying it with biology. And we aren't fucking stupid. I'm not fucking stupid enough to believe that someone can just tell me, oh, no, I'm a girl. Oh, no, I'm a guy. That shit drives me fucking nuts.
I feel...
They're liars.
I don't think so. I think I'm cool with whatever they want to do.
Hey,
if
that's
what they
fine.
want to do,
Look,
then fine.
that's fine. Look, here we go.
It's not my life.
So it's fine what they can do. I've never told them they can or can't. Here's what happened. They told me what I can and can't. They told me what their new names are. They told me how I have to act. They're telling me what I can and cannot say now. That's the problem. And it's funny that the people telling me what I can and cannot say are using the narrative of that I am not letting them be free because I am not using those words. So now they want to take my rights away because they feel like they were infringed on before. So it's kind of like a Miranda situation. That someone who goes, oh, my life sucks, I'm disenfranchised, I'm hurt because of these factions. Now I'm going to act like one of those factions and make other people hurt.
I don't know.
I do. And this is where everybody's wrong. Everybody wants theirs. And whatever they want to call it theirs, a piece of pie, inside out peanuts, whatever it is. They want theirs. And they'll kill you over it. I can't even say that kind of shit. I will get murdered over that shit.
I don't know. I view it as you do whatever you want with your fucking life.
Again, why does that have to do with my life now?
Well, that's the thing. For me, the one thing with that frustrates me is the people who are like, oh, Monday and Thursday, I'm a guy, but the rest of the week...
Okay, look, we got real crazy people out there.
Yeah,
you know,
but there's people out there doing that, and I don't understand it. Like, and it's maybe just because I don't understand it, but it's... Why is it that you... And it's not in a negative way that I say it, it's just like I don't understand. Why is it that one day you feel one way and then the next day it's different?
Look, you don't need to understand.
Flip-flopping. Like,
again, like you said, everyone should be free to do what they want. That doesn't mean that you're free to create your new hyper identity that requires you getting tax breaks and everyone changing what they think about biology and having a new structure of speaking. That's radicalism. That's insane.
Yeah, but that's, if you look at...
I don't think you understand what's going on with these people. I think you think it's just quarreling. and that's it. No, there are a lot of fucking people with power that are doing this kind of shit. These people, these fucking liberal fucking left, these super left people, like you got the alt-right, they don't call them the alt-left. They tried doing that. These are people in fucking Hollywood and shit. There's liberal zombies. Like, no.
All right, no, don't get Alex.
No, I think it's funny. No, I'm not even talking about that. These people will take and take and take, and they're not a race. Like Dave Chappelle said this, they're not a race. Just like fat people. Fat people aren't a race. The eat your way out of it McDonald's deal. Bill Burr, right? Why do fat people get all these? That's a different thing. Then we got people changing their biology, and they know nothing about it. They come up with this pseudoscience that it's like people who lie, that lie really, really well, believe their own lies.
Well, yeah.
So they'll do things that are just, you couldn't even imagine making your brain like that to where you are mutilating yourself because you believe something so much just to prove it to somebody so they think you're right. But in doing so, you've become a monster. You don't even know. People's fucking brains aren't even fully developed till they're 25. And they think they know who they're going to be the rest of their fucking life? That's insanity. This one case, the one person I know that's really going through all these phases, I said 2 years ago, there's something mentally wrong. There's a disorder in your brain. Look, if you have a disorder, Bobby, your disorder is that you can't pay attention to shit, so you take medicine for that to help you in school, then why don't these people have a disorder too? Since we're all handing out disorders, what's their fucking disorder? You can't say that. You know why you can't say that? Because you'll have groups of people threatening to murder you. That's Marxism. That is creating a counterculture because people are disenfranchised. So they group together so they're stronger. And they demand things. And they control things. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Corey. One person who just asked us to call him Corlin and said, I'm talking about people who go after people for saying things like I'm saying right now.
Well, yeah.
And shut them down and silence them and take away their right to free speech.
Well, yeah, I don't agree with that, and I'm not saying
that's
that
the big picture, though. But that's the big fucking picture.
No, I get that.
Look, this is a cultural fucking... It's in our face. We had the bathrooms thing. We had these fucking people, man is pregnant. We're supposed to believe a man is pregnant.
I remember
how
that
fucking
shit. That was
stupid.
fucking
How
weird.
far off was this Junior? Is this Arnold Schwarzenegger? Someone's so fascinated with that.
That was weird.
It's comical, yeah, but it's very troublesome.
What, that was like... Let's see. How old was I when that shit happened?
What, Junior?
No,
Or
I'm talking about
the guy
the one dude that had 8 kids.
Dude, no. Look, you're thinking something different, which I don't know about that.
You don't remember that?
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know about it, but it wasn't a guy.
Well, it was like early sex change.
Yeah,
shit.
it's bullshit. You know, if I dress up as Batman and go kill someone, Batman didn't kill somebody. I killed someone. Adam Sultan killed someone, not fucking Batman.
No, I get it.
I don't care if I chop my asshole off because Batman has no asshole. Doesn't make me fucking Batman.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is this was a real thing. This happened. Like, this lady started taking, it was a lady that started taking a bunch of fucking testosterone shit. Like, turned into a guy, everything, but the downstairs wasn't changed because we weren't able to do that yet.
I know. It's gonna get crazier.
But what I'm saying is, like, I remember I was at a restaurant or something, and they had like a TV on and they were talking about it, and I was just overhearing it while I was eating my breakfast or whatever. And I don't know. I had to have been maybe like early high school or something like that.
God. I have to see, if I heard something like that back then, I'd have been like, oh, this is like Alien National Choir, like Baby Boy bad shit.
Yeah, right? Like, that's what you thought when you first heard that shit. You're like, this fucking shit will never happen. They'll never fucking be able to do that shit. Like, it just doesn't work. You'd have to rebuild an entire person. That was, at least that was my thought. Like you'd have to fucking take everything out and put new shit in.
Right, like Mr. Potato Head. Take that shit out your ass, put the old shit in your ass, and hook it up on the front.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I carry my... I have a sex change operation hiding in my asshole. I just open up the butt and the nose and mouth and tits fall out. Tits falling out my ass.
No, but like I remember hearing that and I was like, no, that shit will never happen. And now we got like what's he was an Olympic athlete and now
oh yeah, Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce, not the other word. Bruce.
I don't care.
Dude, look. Word. Caitlyn Jenner is what he wants to be called.
Oh, that's what it is. That's right. Yeah. No, like, and now we're here.
This is so ridiculous.
Now we're here.
It's so ridiculous. Here's the thing. I get it's just a name. I don't have to be a petty bitch over it. But I was thinking about it and go, wait. Because, do you really think that just because I'm going to call you Caitlyn instead of Bruce, that you fucking tricked me? Like, I don't fucking know. Like, what is this? Do we all have... That's ignorance. This is like, play this game like this made up... This is fucking fantasy fiction land where it's just like, oh yeah, that's a girl now. And we all have to pretend like we don't know. For who? For that? For him, her, whatever? We have to ignore facts? We have to pretend now to each other? We have to now lie and be disingenuous with each other. No, and some people go, what does it matter? What sex, no, because that's how we identify each other. Now I have to have blinders on to pretend, to appease who?
I totally understand what you're saying. I get that.
I get it that people are real comfortable with lying all the time because a lot of people lie constantly. They just fucking do it. That's how they act. So this kind of shit isn't hard to incorporate into their fucking little lying ass schedule every day. They think, oh, this is fun. I know someone who's lying more than I am. And I want to be around them so I don't feel so shit. Hey, what if that's it? That's psychology. That's fucking psychology, man. Maybe for most people, because most people are pretty shitty, they go, oh, this fucker's weird, but more fucked up than me. I'm going to hang around that like the dumb, ugly, fat friend, right? The duff. People have duffs all the time in their life. I think they do. They just go, oh, I'm going to be around this person, so it makes me feel better about who I am. Maybe that's why it clicks, because I can't understand a culture or society where a few people could just go like, hey, everything you think is wrong. And then them go, yeah? Oh, you're right. We call ourselves progressives. We think differently. This is a new world. What the hell? That just blows my mind.
Well, and the way I look at all this is like, I think it's odd, although I've never experienced it, and you would know because you're older than me, but I feel like it might be an early age, at fucking 23 years old, I've already come to the conclusion that I'm starting to become jaded.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, it'll hit you real hard, too, for like 6 months. When it actually does.
It's been like...
You'll not even want to listen to music or anything.
Years.
No, it'll hit you a different way. It's very distinct.
Like it sucks. Like, the first indication of it was the bottle flipping thing.
Oh, dude, that's nothing, man.
No, but it was
for you. That's what you saw. For me,
as a kid who grew up with, I had computers as a little kid.
Yeah, my birth is Atari.
No, I get that.
So that's the actual phases through the video game system was me growing. It matches up.
I get that.
So I understand what you're saying too.
But for me, seeing us go from Windows 95 with AOL and I remember being a kid and the cool thing was oh, you have AOL Instant Messenger.
What's your
name? Yeah, what's your
XXVV Dick Blood XXVV 11
was fucking. Oh, look at me! I've got fucking Messenger, fucking 69, whatever.
Yeah,
it was just that kind of stupid shit. But I remember that was a really big thing, and I was all about it, just fucking hanging out, surfing the internet,
Dude, I used to do fucking
battles
in chat room. I was Krillin, and we'd do. You could write the moves and.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
You did actual battles in there.
That's fucking crazy. But yeah, I like.
There we go.
Yeah, you just gotta press it 5 times. But now looking at what the internet has become. And thinking about what it was, what I remember it being, and seeing all these young kids, really young kids, have access to this information, and it's just taking over our culture now. I was over at my friend's apartment the other night, and she works with kids. She's a parapro, and she also does daycare for this daycare place. It's franchise, whatever. And she was telling me there's this kid that she was talking to at work, and he was telling her about this new thing. You remember dabbing, the stupid.
Yeah, dabbing's out. What's the new one?
It's a dance move that just became a cultural norm. It's
Gangnam Style.
It just looks like you're sneezing.
I was like
a super dramatic oh, let me sneeze into my elbow. It looks so fucking stupid. But she was telling me there's a new thing called a dab 5. A dab 5. Oh, so you go like this and
this.
Yeah, and you do the dab, but your palms are out.
Oh.
And then you touch each other's
you go.
palms. Yeah, like that while you're doing a dab. I was like, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
But there's been dumb things for a long time.
Yeah, there
the
has,
90s was notorious for that shit.
I understand that, but seeing it come to life in young children, and these children are 4 years old.
Look, I get it. I was gonna
4 or 5 years old.
Say something about this is that I'm wondering if the
what the fuck?
All the stuff that seems ridiculous and crazy on this super hyper elevated scale.
Oh, sorry, I had to do a dab.
Is that maybe it's because people who aren't even allowed to vote have a voice on the internet.
Yeah. That was something that I experienced this past election. There was a kid that I knew through a bunch of people that I went to high school. And he was 15, 16 years old. And he was voicing his opinion on this election and telling other people that they're stupid for wanting to vote for somebody else, yet he isn't old enough to vote.
Yeah, stuff that never ever happened.
No, that was not a thing.
No, nobody listened to kids, not even other fucking kids.
No.
Now people are listening to kids.
Yeah.
And it's mixing. So now you have conversations with adults. And now we're mixing in like 20% of the conversation of like 10 to 18-year-olds. What? That's fucking nuts.
See,
they have actual leverage.
Yeah, the thing that I see with that is that we're getting smarter as a society and as a race.
That's, you can't just blanket that shit. In some areas, we're getting smarter, but in a lot of areas, we're getting dumber.
I'm saying, as a human race, we're getting smarter every day.
As a human race, we're not, because there's more people than there ever has been, and that means there's less smart people. There are less smart people. Per capita.
I don't know.
Yes, I do know, because if we add another billion people on Earth, that's not... Most of those people are going to be even more poor, more uneducated. We keep adding people, the percentage of smart people we have lessens. Even if it's more smart people, even if it's 5 more smart people, it's less because of how many more dumb people there's going to be.
Okay, I can agree with you to an extent on that, as far as never in my life have I seen, again, back to the kids of today.
It's awful.
Is how entranced every kid is by a screen.
A screen, yeah. It's
like
the tit. It's like the new age tit.
Yeah. It's like my cousin. I love the kid, but he's so wrapped up in every meme, every internet trend, everything, and it's like,
it's so meaningless. It's not even a thing.
Yeah, like I don't get it. Like, I don't.
You can't get it.
And it's probably because I
it.
didn't grow up with that access to something like that. I didn't grow up with that. Like, for me,
what it seems like
I have a Twitter account, and I have like Facebook, and I have like Snapchat, but I don't really use the Snapchat. Recently, I haven't been using Facebook at all. Honestly, I don't post that much, and if I do, it's sharing
like I said,
something.
When I'm taking a shit, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's about it.
I never, ever on there.
I don't feel a need to do that.
I got rid of it for like 8 months, a couple of times. Just like, boom, just like...
Well, yeah.
Just did, like...
And like Twitter, I never used Twitter.
I can't even. Hashtag I can't even Twitter.
It's just like little... If you really think about it, it's just little spurts of shit.
Yep. It's instant. It's like no one even thinks. Right?
Instant.
Put it out there. See, this is like a tinny thing. Like, it's tinny. It's not like fooling around and real. Like, when I was growing up, it's like real things. Like, real people. Really punched people. Really played hockey. Really climbed that tree. Really fucked my knee up. Like, fucking rode our bikes. We fucking went crazy. Now it's just like... Crazy to these kids is like watching an ISIS video and just being so detached from reality.
Yeah, they're not.
It's like, oh, just like that. Like these kids, I think these kids are gonna be psychopaths because they can watch really bad shit, and they do. They watch sick ass shit on that motherfucker.
Yeah. It's just the pure access of it.
I didn't even get to see an actual, like, not even actual, just like on TV. A naked lady that gets stuffed until I was like 13 or 14. Like, it was a while, right? Like, I'd already seen like real tits before. It's like now that shit, like a 2-year-old could be on an iPad and it's just like, you want to fuck? Like, what the fuck? Yeah,
like it's crazy. But
what?
Yeah,
like what?
It's so weird. Like, okay, I went out and did stuff outside, and like, I got that part. Like,
yeah,
like I was not I had video games, but it wasn't like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
let's go and fucking play video games all
You
the time.
almost knew how
It
to
was-
manage your lifestyle, even
That was
that really
something
like
that I just
yo,
did by
once
myself.
I'm done playing hockey outside and I can't be outside anymore, I'm gonna play shit out some Mario.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
and
something
then,
that
you know,
I did alone.
Like we made schedules mentally of like how we're gonna incorporate activity, learning, and fun.
Yeah.
We're responsible. Dude, we used to have to get ourselves up like third grade. Like I get myself up and go.
Yeah. For
like
me,
these kids are just like, because they're staring at their screen like their parents, if they have any or whatever it is, like, hey, you go brush your, you gotta do this. Hey, wait. Like parents don't like, cause you know why I fucking woke up early? Cause my fucking mom smacked me real fucking hard in the ass and said if I don't wake up for school, I'm gonna get another one. Nowadays, like, oh, Timmy, here, let me help you. Oh, let me do this for you. Oh, well, it's like 2 times. It's just, dude, because, oh my God, these parents, everyone's so fucked. I can keep going on and on about this shit.
well, for me, it was
There's no pride. There's no, like, everyone's just so fucking miserable.
Okay, for
That's
example,
all it is.
when I was a kid, I got grounded from going outside for
Yes.
a week, and I was pissed off about that.
Dude, don't even get me started.
But like kids today, they'd be like, okay, that's cool.
They wouldn't even notice.
They wouldn't care.
Dude, kids used to, like, we used to go to, like, the public pool, like that was an event, like, all the time, just, like, going to the pool, like, bam, like, we didn't have I didn't even have anything electronic on me at all. Of course, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I might have had, like, a tape player.
I remember
Like, the Walkman.
I was in 6th or 7th grade when I got my own phone. And it was a Nokia.
What? You're crazy.
It was a Nokia brick phone.
Okay, look, my dad, when I was, like, 9 or 10, he had the brick phone. It wasn't mine.
No, my dad. Well, that's also a time difference. Like when our
So the
ages.
first thing I ever owned was a beeper, and I was 14.
I've never ever
A pager or whatever.
figured out what a pager was. Never
You still don't
used
know?
one. Like I think I understand it. Like you
All
fucking
right. Yeah.
like
You tell me what you think it
a
is.
pager, like you know, like a text message, but it's not.
No.
It's like you.
I think
you
they eventually
call the
did that.
number, and it paged the number for that pager, and it would like be like, oh hey, you know, this is an alert. Like
Okay. So here's what it was. I had my pager. It had a pager number, and I would give that to people who would want to get in contact with me. And here's the thing I think you're missing, is that there used to be payphones everywhere. So you could go to get close to the person you want to page. This is drug dealer shit. You would go,
well, yeah.
So you get close, like in the vicinity. You go to that 7-Eleven and you call the number for that pager. I would look on my pager and see the phone number to where the page is coming from. So then I go to a phone and dial in that number and go, what you need? And then where you at? So
See.
Here's the thing. This is what was really bad for like the guy paging, is because you do that shit and be sitting at 7-Eleven for like 20 minutes for that fucking phone.
I never
ring.
experienced
Or
that.
like, you know, you go to a friend's house and like, cause if you're on like rolling around, you know, rolling around like, dude, all right, let's stop over here and use like dickhead's phone. Like, hey, what's up, dickhead? Like, hey, we're trying to get some bud. Like, you want to throw in? Okay, cool. Yeah, we gotta use your phone. We gotta page your number. Shit, man, we're gonna be all day. Okay, page it. Like, call back. You're like, yo, okay, yeah, 7-Eleven, 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Like, that's all it was.
Yeah, no, I never experienced that. For me, it was just like, we had like landlines. Well, I was born in '94, but I remember like late '90s, and we had landline, and I don't know. I didn't have access to communication electronics like that until I was like 12.
Yes. So, dude, yeah.
Like for me,
So when I had a pager, you were like 2. years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy shit.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I still got that, like...
So by the time you were 14, you had a fucking iPhone. Or you could have had one.
Yeah.
There's a good perspective. I had a beeper pager. You had an...
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
I still grew up pretty much like you did until you got one of those. Because I didn't have a phone. I didn't have shit. My parents, when we moved to Fenton, my parents didn't want to get us phones, like my brother and I. So what they did is instead they went out to the store and bought walkie-talkies. Yeah, dude. And like we would be in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Hanging
Those
out.
some good ass walkie-talkies.
Yeah, and she would just fucking, hey, dinner's gonna be ready in like 10 minutes. So get your ass home.
It seems like militant. Like she's like,
Well, like my stepdad's got some military background to him. And
you're probably using like military grade walkie-talkies.
I don't know,
Like you just didn't know. You didn't know.
That's
like,
what you meant. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. That was when I lived in the same house I'm living in right now.
the golf course.
Yep. But yeah, that was I didn't have a phone. It took me a long time. I don't think I had like an actual phone until like 8th or 9th grade.
You're such a bitch. Dude, like I didn't get my first phone until 20 years old. I 20 years that I never had a phone on me.
Yeah. Well,
That's crazy. What do you need a fucking... What is high school like with a cell phone? That's pandemonium. What the fuck? You don't have to wait till lunch to like fucking pass a note to that person? Like,
No.
what?
I mean, we still
Dude,
did.
that's got to take the fun out of it because
No,
that's
we
the
still
fun.
did. We still did. Like, yeah, you could text somebody, but like
That's
at
so
that
crazy
point,
though, because
we
here's
still
high
did
school
it.
for me. Like, I can't wait to get out of here and talk to my friend or see my girlfriend or
But
like
see,
whatever it was like.
see, that's the thing though. That's the really, really, really weird thing about everybody that was born around the same time as me. The really early 90s, like all of us still like the traditional shit. Like what you're talking about, passing notes. We still did that shit. We didn't fucking sit there and text each other. Fuck that.
But you could have.
We could have, but we didn't want to.
Oh, that's
because
weird.
that was the fun part, was the passing the note. That was the fun part.
That seems
The
really
little
reserved.
that was how it was, though.
For you?
Yeah.
Not everybody.
No, I'm talking about in my high school where I went to high
That's crazy,
school.
yo.
That's how it was. We even had our hallway games that we would fucking just play with each other as we're passing by, like just something fucking stupid. Like, I remember I was sitting in a French class once, and one of the games was like you blew like a blow dart, and you had to like hold your pinky up, but like hold it like you're blowing a blow dart. And if somebody made eye contact with you and you did that, like the rule was the person that there was a way to block it, which was like you like cover your neck or
Yeah, that
something.
sounds like Dumb and Dumber.
It was really stupid, but it was like one of those things. Like it was just you weren't fucking playing games with each other on the phone. You weren't fucking sending each other text messages. It was all just like fucking. You're not using electronics to communicate.
But you could have.
But we could have, but we chose not to. Because that's what we grew up with.
Okay. I wasn't there.
It was the overlap. That's the way I see
Here's
it.
why it confused me, because if I imagine me having, like, if when I was in high school and everyone had cell phones, dude, I'd be rallying the armies. Because what I used to do is, I'll see you, motherfucker. Because we gotta go to class, but I'm gonna kick your ass right after class. And if I like it had escalated, and it did. It wasn't just me and one other person. Sometimes it was like 10 fuckers.
I think that comes from the fact of you knowing what it's really like without it.
Yeah, because if I would have had it, things would have been different.
Exactly. But when we were that age, we didn't know. So for us,
but you did use it. Come on, man. You had to have used it.
I'm being
even
honest
one
with
message.
You, I'm sure.
This is what I'm saying.
But my preferred way was to not
but
use it.
People, if you had it, you use it. I'm saying I think that you didn't use it, but you fucking did. And it changed the dynamic, dude. Just even saying to somebody whatever girl you're with that time, I love you, or whatever. You would just text that. You would. No, you wouldn't be go crazy over wanting to see him draw this thing and be way. Then we see him just in the fucking hall or if you don't like someone just start fighting them dude, we're monkeys in cages and let me out of the class and we go do what we needed to do fuck that's what makes crazy people, dude.
No, okay,
communication restriction makes people crazy.
I would say personally, me and my friends and I did not do that. I'm not going to say the whole school didn't.
You went to an easy town, didn't you?
It was all right. Well, see, the really ironic thing is, it was a really rich area.
Yeah.
It's a really rich area.
I heard, Ryan, he went to Carmen Ainsworth.
Yeah, he went to, Flint High School.
Yeah, and I went to, Dearborn High. Fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit was fucking nuts.
It was, a really rich area. But
so everyone was white.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
But what I'm telling you is, the people that were my age still felt the same way that I do about that shit.
I don't know, man. I want to believe you, but I think it's bullshit because I think you thinking of it differently because all those kids, dude, they all have fucking phones, man.
I'm telling you the truth, man.
If you have a phone, you use it. Was it because it was a flip phone or what was it?
No, I'm telling you.
Kids didn't have phones yet?
No, we did, but that was just the thing. It wasn't something that was oh, we know how shitty it is without a cell phone, but now that we have one, we're going to take advantage of it. We didn't know that.
So you guys weren't apt to it yet?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so it was early.
Yeah.
Okay. The kids now,
the development part up to middle school-ish was
okay. So you were. All right, they still were shitty enough to not even bother with.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
What's up, bitch? But now cell phones, now those fucking kids wear the fucking cell phones all day.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Give me one, baby.
It's really fucking crazy that, my cousin is, on the up and up with, new internet trends, and when he mentions it to me, I should know because I'm older and I know how to use those devices that I should just know. I don't fucking know. I don't know at all. I have no fucking clue. I don't pay attention to it because it's such a waste of time. When I could rather be sitting here talking to you face to face and actually doing something with another person.
Oh, you can do that phone too. It's called FaceTime.
Yeah, but you're not actually there.
Apple FaceTime just works. You have to syndicate your face.
You have to syndicate your face.
Yeah, you have to hook it up with the RSS face.
Was there any progress on that front?
Very tiny bit, but not enough.
We made a
I
step.
think we made a small step, and then I think I know the next step.
Okay.
I think.
So over the course of the next 6 weeks, we might be able to get this stuff
on
iTunes.
No, 2 days.
2 days.
3 maybe.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I spilled my beer.
What's new?
Oh yeah.
You always do that shit.
But yeah, no, it's insane to me. I'd much rather be physically in the same room as the person that I'm interacting than over a device.
What if it's Hitler?
Because that's what you know.
It's better.
What if you're interacting with Hitler though?
Who are zombies or ghosts?
Oh yeah.
or
You don't.
just his
You guys
consciousness.
don't
and,
FaceTime Hitler from his.
dude,
hidden
he reads
bunker
me
and,
bedtime stories, but I don't
yeah.
really look at him.
Yeah.
Where did he supposedly take a U-boat
Argentina.
to like Argentina?
Don't cry for me,
there.
Argent.
Yeah, Hitler. Boo. Boo, Hitler. Boo this man.
I love how like extra long it goes on. For
Yeah, it goes on
anything.
for way too long. Oh man. What you guys been riffing on today?
Oh,
Just
dude,
bunch
you
of
don't even
farts.
want to know.
Oh Jesus. Bunch
I
of
got
farts.
into some shit that was fucking pissing me off, but we talk about. I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Let's see. We could talk about the Blake Griffin deal.
Yeah. Again, I'm reserving that he looks retarded.
He
all the
looks
time.
retarded.
Yeah, I watched the game tonight. They fucking
Yeah,
got
they-
it.
they
They got in
pulled
that
it off.
ass.
Yeah.
It was Blake Griffin night.
I know, right? Dude, he got fouled, what is it? 7 times? Or 6 times?
By saying
7
dude.
times. No, just in general.
Oh, okay.
He had 13 free throws today. Hit 11 of them. Guy's
That's
a fucking
really good.
monster. He looks
This
weird.
is what I was saying. That
But
you know, everyone wants a boohoo, but I'm going. Look, is this guy good or not?
he's
So then
weird.
everyone
Yeah,
should
Blake
shut
Griffin
the
is
fuck
really
up.
good.
Oh yeah, Blake Griffin.
Because if
is
you made a
real
flow
nice.
chart on if it was responsible for the Pistons organization to do that, make that fucking bubble chart
Yeah, make the
and
bubbles.
start with is Blake Griffin a good basketball player?
That is step 1.
If your answer is no, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If it's yes, then the Pistons made a good deal.
Yeah, they actually, it was a steal.
I would
Yeah,
not
they gave
go
a
that
lot.
far.
They gave a lot,
gave a
but
lot.
but it's
No, they gave
worth it.
2 players that had
and
gave
a couple
up-
hypotheticals.
They gave up 3 players and 2 major picks over the next 2 years.
This is like the Trump tax plan.
You know what?
It's good now, but it's gonna be bad later.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what I really, really like? I like Stan Van Gundy.
I don't. I think he makes a lot of
I like
stupid
Greta Van
decisions.
Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet. Can't always agree
Yeah.
on that one.
Greta Van Fleetwood Mac.
Oh my god.
Greta Van Fleeb.
See, I love Fleetwood Mac too. I really like.
I like
Stevie
Fleetwood
Nicks.
Mac. Macaroni
I
and cheese.
don't like Fleetwood
You don't
Mac.
like Fleetwood Mac?
I
What the
don't.
fuck is wrong with
What's
you?
her name? She
I'm
goes
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Dude,
I just can't get into
One of
it.
those chick singers
Yeah,
that
we
is
said we-
really fucking
we
good.
like that.
Yeah, I like Stevie Nicks a
Yeah.
lot.
I just can't get into it, man. It's not for me.
Why?
It's not for me because if I hear Fleetwood Mac, I'd be thinking, I'd rather listen to like Slayer right now.
Yeah, but
Or
at the
Metallica.
same time, like
Or Pantera.
Everything,
You never have a
why does
Fleetwood Mac
everything
mood?
got to be 100% all the time?
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
just how I am.
See, that is how you are because everything is real black and white with you.
Yeah. Not to jump on.
No, we're
this
not jumping
train
on
here,
No,
your,
I'm not offended at all.
on
That
the booty
is how
train.
it is.
But like,
That is how it is.
look,
I
here,
like
let
it
me
like
let
that.
me clarify a bit. I like
It makes
Fleetwood Mac.
sense to me.
When and where do I like it?
specific times.
Yeah, and it's
No, I
not
don't
front
like
and
it at
center
all.
when I'm doing it.
No, it's
It's-
always in the back.
Yeah, but it's that comfortable background.
And
So
we-
therefore, I'm saying I like it. I'm not. It's not on a playlist of mine.
That's
It's-
understandable.
It's like one of those things.
I
Like
think that is kind of like a pretty good indicator of like your consistent love of a song, where you can have it on your playlist and it'll just come up consistently. Like I personally have a little bit of Fleetwood Mac on my playlist, but
I
I'm not
should
gonna.
have
I'm
some
not.
on
Yeah,
mine.
but
A little bit.
Taylor, you've got compared to Adam's music taste, you have a more left field music taste, but I enjoy it.
I can't argue with that. Like
I really do.
I would not. I would be extremely surprised if I walked in and Adam was listening to like Sufjan Stevens.
oh my god.
You know, one day when you and I were working together, I was really sad, and I was listening to Sufjan Stevens while you were on like these really long
Sufjan's
deliveries,
good.
and I
like
almost
Sufjan.
started crying because it was just like,
I don't want to
what's
do
going
that.
on, man?
It's just some good poetry, man.
It's really intense poetry.
Yeah,
It
it
makes
is.
really good music. I mean, I'm not gonna make a judgment like, oh, you wouldn't like it. it's not always up your alley. It's not always up my alley.
No,
but
sometimes-
No, here's the thing about music. Why people don't understand. Why people do. I think I know. And it's because it's not about liking the song necessarily.
Mhm.
It's because the song made
you feel something.
not just that, it stamped a memory in your mind.
No.
I have
That is square, and
maybe
you
for
can
you,
look at
but-
it and search around in it and look at it. Like, that's how memories work. And then you can look around in there and go, oh, yeah, I was in here when I heard that. And then you can pop out of it and listen to another song. You're like, ooh,
Yeah,
that made me feel like
that's
that.
not always the case for me.
It's like when you
Sometimes it
mark like DNA or something like that.
It's like a moment in time. It's like
Yeah.
It's a marker. Music is a marker.
yeah.
It pulls it right back. It's like a fucking
But
geotag.
me-
So if you're not, I could probably hear a song. I don't know what song it would be that I could pull out of the songs I like, and then take that same song and change the situation I was in,
Well,
and
I
hear
know.
it for my first time again.
Any song from The Fragile.
The Fragile.
What about it?
What is that?
I don't know. Every single time I put it on, you always like, I don't know.
Dude, it takes me so many places.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
every
Fuck
song's a
the
different
fuck
place.
is the Fragile?
Nine Inch Nails.
Oh,
Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't-
gonna
I don't
say
know
that
their albums.
one of the only artists that makes me cry.
You
is
would
Nine Inch Nails.
really,
That's
really
interesting.
like that album.
I bet I have to go check that out at some point.
I've been telling Ryan, man, you need to fucking get into some Nine Inch Nails because
Trent Reznor's
Trent Reznor
That's
is a
pretty
fucking.
cool.
He's a genius, dude.
Japanese. This is. Who did I say? What's his name?
Steve Aoki,
Pick one name that we said.
Masahiro Tanaka,
You say one word. One name.
Ichiro.
Tom Segura! Tom Segura!
No, but like
That's what he does.
for
Ichiro
me,
Suzuki.
music is. It's not always that.
No, I mean, and that's the fucking thing.
And like
See, that's my issue. I'm just gonna bring it back with how you interpret this thing as being like an on-off, black and white kind of thing. It's that almost nobody, when they're making a point, is saying that it's the only way. Like music is that geotag, marker, bookmark type concept
oh yeah, of
emotionally.
course. Of course.
And there's also the technical part of the whole concept, and there's just like there's all these things that just get thrown away when somebody's at 100%. I don't like that.
For example, I know Ryan and I have discussed music before, and I believe I could be wrong.
What'd you do
but
in
I
there?
believe-
Oh, pooped out my penis? No, like my penis came out my butt. I mean, like poop came out my penis. I pooped my penis.
You pooped his penis.
I papped my penis.
I
I papped my penis.
But anyways, Ryan and I were in a discussion about it, and I told him something about like, oh yeah, he was like shitting all over like electronic music for a minute, and he was like, "This is stupid. There's no
What's electronic
substance
music?
here."
He made better dubstep than I did, I think.
He's like, "There's no substance here. They're not saying anything. There's no message."
What was
I was
he,
like,
5?
"No, this is something that he recently told me," and I was like, "Does there always have to be a message in music? Always?"
That's a good question.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
say
so.
yes, and I don't think it needs to be lyrically, but a message is a feeling. So, but
Okay,
I think that's what makes
that's a
it-
broad
And
way of
sometimes
putting
hype
it.
is
but
fucking
also
feeling.
to his point, it's kind of true. It's missing a lot,
It is missing a lot.
but it
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's not good or shouldn't be enjoyed or
it
that I
just-
don't like it. I love
it-
that shit. I made that shit for years. I was obsessed with it.
yeah, we were
It's
just
great.
talking the other day about how much we love drum and bass. Like that was something that I didn't think that we were gonna riff on because like I didn't realize you were so into the EDM
Oh my
at first.
god,
God, can you imagine?
dude! You should hear some of my fucking
I haven't
drum and
listened-
bass mixes. I made
Oh,
like
boy.
a bunch of them.
Dude, I'm stoked. I fucking love drum and bass. I don't know why either, because it's like it is the extreme of that idea. It's the extreme of there's no message, there's no this, and fucking love it.
It takes you. It's the out of body thing. It's,
Yeah.
It's not thinking.
It's
It's,
the
just like
it's
going.
the feeling
Yeah,
that you
going.
get from listening to it. Like when
Hype.
I'm driving. Yeah, like
Pure
today.
hype is the
Yeah.
feeling.
Today, I was pulling into your neighborhood and I was listening to Destroyed 4.
Oh, nice.
And I was just like, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is really good. Like, it's not trying to fucking tell me, oh, you can change
You
the
know
world.
why?
It's just like,
Look,
It's like this.
hey, man, this is fucking great. Like, this is just...
why is it great? Because
ooh.
there's no words reminding you that it sucks.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because
Well, that's one way
listen,
to
we get a
put it.
lot of dude. Like we describe our lives through pain. So something like Alice in Chains, why it's my favorite? It's not because I want to be in pain, but it's real.
Yeah.
It's real as fuck.
And not only
Yeah.
is it real, you have the ability to relate somebody else's pain to your
It's
own.
alleviating.
Exactly.
We need to alleviate pain a lot. And people who just go all day, boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, boom, are ignoring the fact that they're
Yeah.
probably in pain. And like, dude, so they eat a bunch of drugs. Oh my God, it's a conspiracy.
It's all the drugs, all
No,
the
I
gay
think-
frogs.
Dude, why the hell would somebody
Frogs?
favorite
Everybody's
thing?
licking gay frogs, and then the frogs
No, half
become
human,
extra
half
gay.
frogs, half bologna, half cheddar.
Hold the mustard.
Baloney, man.
I'm halal, okay.
Oh my God. I'm halal. I've cut off slices of myself for my friends. Who hasn't?
Look, when I'm starving, I just take a slice of halal myself. How much would I halal myself to eat?
Oh my God.
About all of it. Until I was like, oh, halal.
Real full.
I need to stop.
I figured I'd halal myself a nice little bit of dessert,
Oh,
but I
well,
vomited.
I
I
ate
ate that too.
It's
still halal.
Halaled right into my lap.
Halal's an interesting concept. They kill their animals in a certain way.
Yeah, they drain the blood.
They drain all the blood out. All of it.
It's salty like that.
It's salty.
They throw salt in it.
Oh yeah.
Preserve
Wait.
it. It's like because they do it without
No,
ice.
they don't. They don't do the blood. None of the blood. No blood.
There's no blood. But then it's easier
But
to
I thought you were talking about
preserve.
putting salt inside of the blood because
No,
that also
no.
happens. That also is done all around the world.
You know what reminds me of that? I was listening to that,
Ed Sheeran.
no, it was
It's
Joe
Sharon.
Rogan's podcast with Action Bronson.
How surprising that you were listening to the Joe Rogan podcast.
What, do you, like, hate that I listen to that?
No, it's just funny that you
a lot
you
of
mention
it
it
is
like,
really interesting.
every day.
It's because
That's what he does all day.
Dude, that's all. I don't listen to anything else but podcasts now. I don't listen to music.
Wow, it's appropriate that we decided to make a podcast, isn't it?
He's-
That way you
he's
could listen
trying-
to your own fucking podcast.
I don't do that.
That's weird, isn't it?
Well,
No, that'd be
I'll be
weird.
full disclosure. Have to listen to some of it to edit it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But you know, I did listen to one once because I was really drunk and it was actually pretty funny. As episode 4.
Yeah, fucking shout out to episode 4. What up?
I wasn't there.
Miami.
What? You guys weren't in Miami?
What?
Yeah, we
And
took
we
a
went
flight.
to Fort Lauderdale.
We went up to Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, we popped over to San Diego and then we went over to fucking Ojai. It was real nice. Real fucking nice.
Oh my god.
God, can you imagine living in Southern California?
No.
Yeah, I
would
did.
hate it.
I was born there.
You fucking
I
did.
was born there,
remember that now.
bitch.
I couldn't do it.
It's just not my speed, man.
Not for
Those
me.
people are just like
But you're not those people.
cooked.
And those people aren't you.
But
so,
you,
like,
you assimilate. Humans are
people
Borgs.
are born there. A lot of people.
Humans are Borgs, dude. You just fucking assimilate. Like you
Yep.
just can't not do it. You will take chunks of other people and
You
insert them into
chameleon.
yourself, and it's not something that
Or
anybody
just-
can control.
Transfers of energies.
Transfers of energies.
Yeah, just bouncing. Like, so vampires and succubuses and that kind of idea comes
Yeah,
from.
I mean, yeah.
Soul sucker, demons here. Exorcist.
It sounds like a song.
Soul sucker. Yeah.
Let's make it.
Let's do it. Turtle, you're singer, you're the drummer, I'm the guitarist.
I'll sing. I'll sing for you guys' band.
Do it.
I have to train.
We need that.
I have to train a bit, but I'll sing. Just gotta figure it out though.
Well, we got lyrics written too, so. That'll help.
Dead air, never a good thing. Never a good thing on these broadcast.
Oh, it happens
podcasts.
sometimes.
It happens
It
occasionally.
happens to everybody. It happened only once to us, but I could edit them out, but I don't really want to.
No, that's a lot of work.
I think
this is a
it'll
pretty
encourage
low
us
impact.
to be better with our words.
Yeah.
Because if we
Entertaining.
know that there's no just erasing nothing.
Yeah.
Then,
Like, what's the fucking point?
yeah.
As if we're having a longer or like a shorter conversation, and we're better at it.
Yeah, I just
And it's a
want
fucking
to
lie
be
'cause we
more
suck at this
attentive to the listener and not float away from an idea or get them bored or be like, oh, this is rambling on and on and on and on. I want that shit.
No, I think there's one criticism is that we do jump around a lot.
No, I think that's great. No, we should be ourselves. I think.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think something really good I could say about us is that we let each other finish our fucking thoughts.
Yeah, we've been getting a little better at that. Wasn't it like episode 1 when we?
Oh, well,
Just
it's just
started
me and
yelling
Ryan
over
on
each
episode
other.
1. You're on episode 2.
Okay. Oh, so I'm not number 1.
I think was I on episode 1?
You're the Canadian.
Oh yeah.
I think we should do that.
I fucking told you that you called in to the podcast.
I didn't
So
know
and
look,
you had
I have
no
an
fucking
idea for it. Like you can still be. You just go upstairs and like we'll call you.
Was that New Year's Eve?
So look, for a skit, we'll be like, all right, so let's call a Canadian, or like if you're not here, we'll call you, and then we'll just like tell you really bad jokes, and then you just laugh your ass off at them.
While I'm at work?
Yeah, yeah, because
Oh
it
my
sounds
God,
super fucking
Nate.
funny on the phone.
Get out of here. I wanted to kill him today because he
Jeez,
just
you always
didn't
want to
stop.
kill someone at work.
I know.
When'd you become a murderer?
I don't know.
Yeah, how many bodies do you have in your yard?
Are you the body snatcher,
Oh,
No.
I bet he uses them.
or are you just
Turtle
the axe
thinks I'm a
body spray?
robot.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you're just part of the 10% of the human population that doesn't require as much sleep, which is fine. Sleep.
Oh,
Nap time.
sleep when you're dead.
Oh yeah, that's not a cliche at all.
yeah.
And
only
doesn't
old
affect your
dickheads do
human
it.
fucking requirements for sleep in order to organize your brain. You're
That'd
a little
be
better
cool.
at it.
That'd be cool in
I'm
itself.
terrible
Like,
at it. I
like some
fucking
guy was
can't
like,
stand waking
yeah,
up.
I'll sleep when I'm dead, and then some guy was like, bam, right in the face.
And it was a sleep doctor.
That would be really ironic.
Yeah.
The fuck is a sleep doctor?
My dad went to a sleep doctor, like a sleep specialist. They
Yeah.
hook you up to all these electrodes, and they're like, "Hey, what's lighting up? Why is it not working? Why is it
It
not?"
seems a little overkill. Like they could just,
Jesus Christ. No, that's mine.
you know, chloroform or something.
Chloroform. You're not getting a very restful night's sleep with chloroform. Plus, you have to have chloroform over the person's face. The
Yeah,
entire
you're gonna
time.
waterboard them. They came to you.
Did they?
You don't
Really
need
thought
a
about
big ass
this.
machine.
Damn.
Just fucking put them in a sleeper choker holder or whatever it is.
Sleeper choker.
Dude, what
holder.
is some dude who's great at fucking chokehold just like
I'm a
open up
sleep
his gym
specialist.
like a gym / sleep specialist and you come up here like, are you tired? $50.
Go
And
to
then just
sleep.
put him to sleep.
Best
that's
18
that
hours I've
Obamacare
ever
shit.
had. Best
No, but, like,
72 hours
I
of
think-
complete unconsciousness that I've ever had.
I think the reason why I can do it is because when I was a kid, I was like sophomore in high school. I got a job at a golf course, and like every day, it was like you had to be at work at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
It's convenient that you can
They wanted you
roll
there
out of
at
bed
5.
onto the green, though.
I did that. I just fucking alright. Getting out of bed, put on my work uniform, go there, fucking set up for a tournament, an outing, and you're
I
there
would throw
until
up
like
everywhere.
5 or 6 o'clock at night.
You throw up
Everywhere.
in 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Cleaning golf
Yeah.
carts, picking up driving
Yeah, I
range.
can feel you on that front because I'm just like
That's some bullshit, Todd.
No. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't want to wake up at that
that
time.
shit.
I'll stay up till that late.
That shit will drive you nuts.
And then I'll sleep
Waking
until
up with
noon.
the sun.
Imagine if, like, you went through, like, a third of your day, and then the sun came up.
Oh,
like my dad does.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah,
like my
that's
fucking
so
dad
good.
does. If you judge the time, like
Oh,
the
man.
halfway point between fucking lunch and the start of your day, that's when the sun comes up. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Like, I have mad respect for, like, night shift workers and fucking, like,
third shift.
garbage people.
Fuck that.
God, that's so early.
Yeah,
I could
dude.
just not.
I'm telling you.
I had a hard enough time getting into work at fucking
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Dude.
Almost every
Bad enough
morning
already.
Let me
I
say
open
something about the
like
people
you.
who choose to do that. Either they like it or they don't. And if they complain about that shit, then they could do what all the rest of us did.
You can get a pizza
Like,
job.
I would never even think about getting a job that I had to be working at those times. Like, that's a no-go. That's already, like, I just will never do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would never want to take a third shift, but I'll fucking work first shift. Like, get to work at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Sure.
Yeah, man,
That's
I've
what
done
most
that
people
shit.
like to do, though.
Yeah, dude, I'm
weird.
talking about, like
It's early.
you said,
Yeah.
like 3 hours
hate
into your
it.
shift and the sun's about to come up.
Yeah.
What?
yeah, that's how it was when I worked at the golf course,
That'll
dude.
fuck you.
Fucking show up at 4:30 in the morning sometimes, and you're just sitting in your car, and it's like 4:15, and your
It's
boss
got that
still
dew
isn't
is
there.
around. It's like shitty
Yeah, dude, it's
cold. But
cold.
it's the summer.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then and you hear those fuckhead birds. And it's
Yeah.
just fucking shit
And
everywhere.
by,
And,
like-
everyone, and people are like, morning, 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 morning.
Yeah.
And you want to just be like, give me the gun.
Yeah, and you've been there for like 4 hours already, and people are just showing up to play golf, and they're telling you good morning, and you're like, I've
hate
fucking
that.
been here for 4 fucking hours setting this
think-
shit up for you.
People need to stop saying that fucking good morning shit. It's an asshole thing to say because here's the thing. Mondays and mornings, nobody likes them. So don't say good one. Don't say that. It's sarcastic as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like whoever says it first gets you with it. It's like a fucking game. It's an unspoken fucking. It's like morning. Like I said it to you first. I pissed you off.
Well,
I
that's the
pissed you
thing.
off first. I said morning. I would say good morning.
No,
And
I
like,
mean,
it's
I
like-
feel that at
Dude,
least
I think it's
Mondays.
like that.
But
I
got
really
Mondays
do.
and
I would never
Mondays
get
off.
pissed about just morning because that's a fact.
Oh, good morning.
It
It's
is
good
morning.
It's good morning.
It is the morning.
But what other,
I'm
dude, what
morning,
other times of
but
the
it is
day
also
do we
morning.
say that? Do we say good afternoon? Good evening. Are we vampires? Do we go
They
good
used to.
night? If someone's saying good night to me, he better be killing me.
Oh,
We're fucked. We're getting fucked up. Good night. So this thing, what are you, sir? Were you from England? What the fuck is this shit?
dude,
good
I
morning.
said sir to every fucking
Don't
person
say that
was
shit.
older than me
I say that
until
to
I was
people.
about like
It's
15.
sarcastic, guys.
It's not
It's
sarcastic.
a shitty sir,
I
because
don't
people
say it
go,
in a
sir,
sarcastic
good
way.
morning, sir, all asshole.
I don't say it or mean it in a sarcastic way.
It doesn't matter.
It's
It
just a
sounds
sign
like
of
it.
respect.
I didn't even say what you meant. I said what it sounds like.
I suppose. So.
Yeah, but not everybody perceives it that
But that's
way.
the thing. That's a northern thing. That's like a. That's.
I'm from here.
No, I know. It's like
I know. It's just
you'll hear it more often and sincerely the further south you go. Until you hit Florida.
yeah. Is that the Southern hospitality?
Yeah, it's
package?
kind of bullshit because like that whole bless your heart thing is a pretty good example of like that Southern hospitality having like a hidden spike at the bottom of the shoe, like basically
like the poison in the cornbread.
the poison in the cornbread, the poop in the grits, so to speak. Because they'll say bless your heart, but they mean
arsenic
the
in the tea.
the antifreeze in the sweet tea. So I've been watching these forensics shows, and I saw the most heinous thing. This lady poisoned her husband with antifreeze in his fucking sweet tea. And that's clever because antifreeze is sweet.
Yeah, but it's traceable.
It is traceable, and it takes a long time. But like, I'm just kind of impressed that she knew it was sweet, because I don't
She
think.
tasted it.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
No, but it was just like some fucking stupid ass accident where she didn't know how to put antifreeze in what hole or whatever. It ended up splashing her mouth. She's like, sweet tea. I killed my husband.
I killed my husband.
Like, it was an accident.
I go to Jamaica. So good.
But see, it
No,
took
fuck,
a
man.
while because she didn't know how much to put in there. So she
Dude.
started really small.
Dude, you know how it kills you though?
It burns your innards.
Worse. What happens is it absorbs just fine. Like, you drink it and it goes through your entire system right up until it gets to your kidneys.
Yeah, that's what.
And then your
happened.
kidneys are like, this isn't really supposed to be here, is it?
Yeah, it's like Urkel's trying to get into like.
Let's
a
put it
fucking
over
Funky
here for a
Bunch
second.
Concert.
Let's just put it right here, just till we can figure out where to put it.
Oh, so it's a sack.
Nah.
It's a new place.
Okay, so like a fucking kidney is like, you know those jawbreakers
Yeah.
that were like the size of your
yeah,
fist?
they're like that
God, why
big.
were we fucking with those anyways? But yeah, I remember those.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
like
a kid. You'd get a bag and you'd fucking get as much as you could.
Oh,
and
they
then
had
you're
a
like,
big
no,
one
I'm
that
good. I'm gonna
kids
save it
were
for
getting-
later. And
Mhm.
fucking
huge.
And
Yeah,
they-
dude.
Kids would get jammed in their jaw. Like,
Dude,
There's
you
a
know,
store
you
by
know
the
how
campground I
you
used
get
to camp
about
at.
halfway
They had
through and
those.
you can see layer, and
Yeah.
it's just like a trillion
it
fucking
would
layers.
took you like 6 months.
That's kidneys, except that each of those layers is just like kind of shunting more stuff towards the core point, which is to get it out of your body. But you can store stuff in the kidney. It'll filter it once, and then it'll hold it, and then it'll fucking filter it again. Just getting all
Right,
the
so
water
filter.
out.
What you got to empty the filter at some point.
Basically, what happens is when antifreeze is in that little loop, it doesn't know what to do with it, and antifreeze in that scenario starts to crystallize. And those crystals are like
spikes.
long fucking needles.
Yeah.
Like, for the kidney, a long fucking needle.
Yeah.
So then it tries to grab it again and do the system one more time, and it just shreds your shit, dude. Like your kidneys start to fall apart because they're getting shredded by fucking tiny
That's insane.
crystalline shards. Like, it's super fucked up way to die, man. I would not want to die from
How much
antifreeze poisoning.
antifreeze is
I
someone
mean, a
got?
lot, but
Like 2 jugs?
no. Good God, no. Like 4 cups?
What?
Not that much, man.
Oh
Like,
my
it'll
God.
fuck your world up.
Holy shit.
The only way that it, like, say your kid or your fucking dog, fucking drinks a bunch of antifreeze because it's sweet, and they're kids and they're dogs and they're fucking stupid, and they can't read, because they're stupid.
Because they can't read.
You heard it here, folks. Babies are stupid.
They can't read.
You're supposed to get them drunk because it overrides the fucking kidney.
Weird.
Yeah, because they won't do that fucking loop-de-loop anymore. They're not trying to get all the water out. Like, they're not trying to keep doing that. That's the reason that it crystallizes, is because
It
normally
just sits.
Antifreeze sits in like a solvent, like something that, as these crystals form, breaks them up and puts them back into the
So if
fucking
you got sickle liver,
system. Sickle liver.
sickle
Kidneys?
kidneys.
If you drink antifreeze, if
And
a
they
baby drinks
just get
antifreeze, you're
drunk.
supposed to get them fucking drunk, because they'll just piss like crazy, and the kidneys don't get that. All right, well, we'll see if we can pull a little bit more out.
So
No,
you
just
can
force it all out.
It just forces it
so
all
you can
out.
make like antifreeze and Jaeger bomb
I
and be okay.
suppose not. I mean, like,
I wouldn't want to drink
Solvent.
antifreeze in any way.
It's-
I wouldn't want to drink Jaeger in anything.
No, I wouldn't either.
I fucking hate
I don't
Jaeger.
like Jaeger.
I hate that shit.
I'm
I
not a
turn into
licorice
Jaeger
person.
monster, man. I get crazy on that shit.
Jaeger and Monster?
I
Oh,
turn
you're
into
a Jaeger monster.
Yeah.
Dude.
I like my whiskey and bourbon.
I like whiskey. I like bourbon. I like
one bourbon, one scotch,
one beer.
My beer,
I like beer too.
Set my
Beer's
boots up, boot.
I gotta tie
One
my
lace,
boots and then
one
go to
night.
work and then fuck my wife and then I'll fucking kill my wife because I fucking hate my life. I fucking hate my life.
Hey, you're not going to work right now. We're closed.
Are we? What
No, we're
night
always
shift?
open. We're always open.
Taking out the
We
trash.
just tell people that
at
we're
night.
closed.
Yeah, it's a fucking sham because I have the goddamn cot in the space above the cooler, the walk-in cooler.
Oh yeah.
Sneaky little cot amongst all the debris, the debris,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you will.
The
Deborah
Debs.
is.
The debris is.
Dude,
Yeah,
your
you
dad
need some,
that one
you need
night.
some
Oh
fucking
my
Killed
trash
me.
bags while you're up there.
We're just fucking huddling in the basement because there's a tornado. And your dad's like, the most dangerous part of the tornado isn't the tornado. It's the Deborah is. I was like, what?
My dad's
It's-
a fucking nut,
He Christopher Walken?
dude. He is like the closest thing
The
to Christopher
Deborah
Walken that
is-
you can
Oh,
get.
yeah, in real life.
Oh yeah, man.
Or like the night that we were all sitting out by the fire and we were drinking beer, and your dad walked out and he was super drunk and he's like, "All right, guys, I'm going to bed, but I love you." And I was like, okay. And he looks at me and he goes, "Even you, my adopted child."
Oh, dude. He is such a fucking card, man. I think that we get a lot of our shit from him.
What?
Like, all the good and the bad shit. My mom made us smart. That's it. No, that was really mean. Sorry, Mom. She gave us a lot more than that. No, my dad is, like, a big source of our sense of humor. Like, he was force-feeding us fucking Wayne's World and Spaceballs.
That's
and,
super
like, all this
awesome.
really cool shit when we were kids, so that we just grew up to be these, like, dorky fucking might as well be Jews, but we were really Catholic. They're really good at the jokes, man. You can't say it's
They're-
racist to say that the Jews...
Jews!
What,
have
like Larry
all
David?
kinds of... Yeah, Larry
I
David.
think it's proven
Seinfeld,
that
fucking-
Jews have like higher IQs than everybody else.
Bet? Fucking bet? Like, they're obsessed with education. The entire culture is basically designed... Like, the American Jewish experience is basically... Your parents came from somewhere. Those people made you go to school by working their asses off. And you're really guilty.
But
And
their
that's
IQ,
like... Yeah, because they're
they
smarter.
they don't even need to really necessarily be from that kind of place.
What do you
There's
mean by that?
There's American.
I know there's American.
They don't have to be from.
They generally came from somewhere else.
Right.
I mean,
but
we all did.
not all of them.
There's tons of Polish Jews and
I'm
German
Polish,
Jews and
not
fucking
I'm
Dude, that
Polish.
makes fucking sense.
What, that I'm Polish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You look like
I
a
didn't know
Pole.
that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's
I'm
a little nose.
I'm French Canadian.
Oh my
That's where
god,
that's where
a
the red
combo
comes
move.
in too.
That's
No.
a power lunch right there.
A power lunch. That's a lunchable if
Yeah,
I ever smelled
fucking-
one.
Hey,
Put
man,
the ham and turkey together.
I
on
love
that
On
one.
the little
Canada.
crackers.
Canada's awesome.
Come on, a
man.
cracker, and eat that shit.
Yeah.
Man, they got hockey.
You gotta reclaim
They
that
invented
protein, man.
hockey.
What?
Ooh,
Well, Canada.
Yeah. I
What's
thought you said
cooler than
Poland.
that?
I'm like, I will stab you in the fucking
No,
neck.
they got good beer and they got hockey. That's awesome.
And they also have insane warriors, man.
we are the warrior.
That's the thing. A Canadian is the nicest thing on the planet, right? So, like,
I thought boobs were.
oh, well.
No, those are pretty nice.
What about Canadian boobs?
I just
Yeah,
couldn't tell the
okay,
difference.
A
yeah,
little
there
nicer.
you go.
Just a little
Well,
nicer.
they had the little maple leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pasties.
It was blue tits.
Maple leaf pasties.
It's just blue tits.
Look at these blue tits. No, dude.
They have Canucks.
You get these insanely nice people. You get these insanely nice people in like a good world war, and they will like fuck your entire world up. Like they will fuck you in the ass. The longest confirmed kill in any military was just taken away from the Canadians, I believe by another Canadian, at like a mile and a half away.
So they're like spy versus spy. But like...
No. Like, the Canadians got a beach on D-Day for a fucking reason. Because in World War I, they beat ass up and down the fucking line. Like, they're just amazing war fighters. It's insane.
They're smarter about it.
To a certain degree. I mean, like, they're like, oh, well, we're Canadians, so there's not too many of us. We better take, like, 8-1. Like, otherwise we're just not gonna win. They're really fucking crazy, man.
They've definitely been a part of all the wars.
Well, that's the thing. They were a commonwealth of Great Britain, so any British wars had Canadians in it. Same thing.
We don't fight with the British.
Indians. We don't fuck with the British. We don't like fight them.
Not against them.
We've never.
So that's why we don't fight with Canada.
Since 1812, we haven't fought with them.
Yeah.
Our real border between Canada is the overseas. Right?
What do you mean?
Well, like England, right?
Well, I'm confused as to what you're saying. Like, our real border?
The reason the U.S. and Canada doesn't fight is because of the third party.
That's been true, but really what happened is in the War of 1812, we thought it would be a cool idea to go from Detroit to Montreal, like cross where the Windsor Bridge is, and just march on through. And then the Canadians kicked our fucking asses. Fucked us up, baby, on us. And kicked us right across that fucking river, and then took our fucking city. Like, they are fucking crazy, and that is honestly one of the only reasons that they didn't get incorporated into the American system. Because, I mean, if you think about it, why not just fucking say, hey, Canadians, you don't have to be a colony anymore. You can just be Americans. But that identity got solidified when we crossed the fucking river and tried to take their fucking country away from them.
They had like an 80 sitting there and we went with the 7.
Exactly. Dude, they just rolled in and thought it was going to be cute and fucking done in a month. He's like, God, who was it? It was, I used to know the general.
General Lee.
No, this is way before that.
Oswald. Patton.
That's
now we're just
way later even.
No, hey, but it's ones.
They are ones. But no, the whole idea is that when a bunch of people from America came over, they said that they needed like 1,000 Tennesseans in order to take the entire country, and they were dead fucking wrong. And then they were just dead. Love you, Canada.
Oh, what? Wrong.
No, just dead. Like dead. Like deaded.
Alive. Wrong. Dead.
Wrong. Fucking.
The 3 stages of life.
Life.
Dang it.
I'm from Tennessee. I settled in Burton, Michigan.
Damn, you making fun of me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, guys, like...
That's true to me. I was in Tennessee and I ended up in Burton.
Exactly.
Everybody... Did you know that?
I mean, I figured... That's the
I didn't
thing.
start, but I was there. And then
80 to 90% of the people in fucking Burton, if you ask them, will tell you that they are from Tennessee or they are from fucking Missouri. Like, all these people come to a shithole from a shithole. Knox is a shithole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Sorry, Knoxville.
It's everywhere.
You just transfer
It's everywhere.
shitholes. Shitholitude, or in Knoxville, the shittiness is everywhere.
Everywhere is a shithole.
I'm from Detroit.
I'm worse than our fucking president.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
From the Detroit.
He got in trouble for calling other places shithole. I just call this place. No, I like this place. This place I'm good in. People are dumb everywhere, but it's not a shithole.
No, it's nice.
It's not a shithole.
It's not.
There's a lot of shitty
area.
people.
There could be more.
There could be.
Yeah, it could be
always
worse.
more.
It could be worse. It's a nice area. Generally, I find most people are nice. Generally.
Fuck nice. Just
Around
stay out
here?
my way.
Yeah.
I would have to disagree with you on that.
I don't know. I don't make them enemies.
I don't
My
like
God.
nice. Nice is overrated. Nice is not a description to me.
It gets me through my day.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
That was
Dude, that was nasty.
That's gross.
Hopefully you got all of it.
That almost...
Hopefully you got all of it on the fucking...
What I heard made me think that I was going to see Bear Grylls eating something gross.
Oh my God. Why does that guy eat gross stuff? He doesn't even have to. He uses MREs.
No. They pay him to do that shit. If he didn't
Oh,
eat that
look at
shit,
this
he wouldn't get
banana
paid.
slug.
I guarantee
Delicious.
you, if you fucking broke it down, each one of those bugs were worth like $50,000.
I can't argue with that. I'd eat a bug for $50,000.
Yes, you would.
I
You would
wouldn't.
do it as many times as you could.
No.
I am gonna definitely go with Adam on this one.
No.
Because if I could eat bugs for a living,
You got
All
something
day.
nobody can do.
Nope. I'm good.
And you can turn it into
eat
porn. He was
your
going
bugs all you want.
Oh my
doing
God.
gross
You
shit,
can do whatever you want.
smearing his food on his face.
the fucker didn't even make a fire. Like, if I'm gonna eat a bug, I want to cook it.
I know. This guy started out like he was starving immediately. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Like, he just gets there. He's like, well, I gotta eat. Oh, crikey, I don't know what the fuck.
Maybe you should have grabbed
And
his
then he's
sandwich
like,
on
I
the
wonder if
plane
I
over.
rip this bark off this tree in the middle of fucking Africa. And he's like, oh, and they're like foot-long fucking maggots.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
he's just like,
Oh, this is what I call
like,
a bush sausage. And he just takes a
shove
bite.
that in his mouth.
Dude,
like,
he just takes a bite like it's not a big deal. It's pretty amazing. He does make a big deal out of it, though.
oh, it's just, oh.
No, that's a wait. That's an
God.
interesting idea. That's something I don't think I've talked with too many people about. I think that the Western world should start eating more bugs. I think everybody should eat bugs. I think that everybody should stop being pussies and just start eating bugs. Otherwise, we're gonna kill the planet.
You know what?
What if you made bugs
You know
palatable?
what we would do in America with that?
What?
We already do
Take
it.
those foot-long maggots and you put them in a sub bun.
Dude, they're all
And sell them for $5.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
No, seriously.
That's
we should,
disgusting.
we should
dude.
start fucking eating bugs.
Jared would eat that. From jail.
What if there was bug farmers, like beekeepers, but bugs, like crickets?
No, that's gross.
Okay, look. You do.
Yeah, you
Stop
gonna
telling
do
everyone
that. I'm just-
they need to do
I'm
that.
totally
You have
fine
fun
with
with
eating
that.
You're just
bugs.
afraid to do it by yourself.
No, I'm cool with eating bugs. Like
No,
I don't
I'm
care.
not
I don't-
cool with that
I'll
unless
go
it's
get 'em
for
for you.
survival.
I'm not talking about
That's the
eating
only
like
way I'm
raw
doing that
fucking
shit.
bugs. I'm talking about like incorporating it into processed
They
food
already do
products,
that.
all fucking ready.
What do you think
No,
McDonald's is, man?
dude,
It's McDonald's.
it's just like
Taco
really
Bell.
sad cow is the thing.
No, there's
Yeah.
mealworms.
Like it tastes
Do
like
you think
bugs.
like they got the idea for like tofu and like fucking filler and those chicken nuggets? Maggots, mealworms. They inject that shit in there. It's
I think
okay.
so.
It's not legal to feed people that shit. It is not. You can feed people that shit and get away with it. Legal limit,
Well, I mean,
bitch.
there's that's a silly concept, and I was just talking about this. Like, I'm fine with these people being able to say, "Hey, in every 300 tons of fucking ground beef, you can have like 8 cockroaches or whatever the fuck is these
Depends where it comes from.
dumbass fucking mistakes of logic. Like,
Duh, I know
obviously
they are,
there's
but they
gonna be.
exist.
There's obviously going to be some bugs that get into the fucking mix,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean it's like
A filler?
a filler for fucking bugs.
Why?
If it's
isn't
like
it?
a point-
Why isn't it?
If it's like a 0.01% of the
Because
fucking
nobody's
weight,
actually trying to
Okay.
do that.
then
Well,
it's
okay,
not a
well,
good filler.
I'll tell you why. Because when you sell 1,000,000 pounds of meat, and 1% of that is, what's 1% of 1,000,000?
I'm talking 0.01% by weight. If
No
you
way,
took
dude.
those
That
fucking,
shit's in there a lot.
of course it's in there a lot, but it's in such small
I
amounts
don't think
compared
it's
to
on
the meat.
purpose.
You have to look at those weight ratios, baby. You. Like, yeah, you
There's
gotta get the ratio.
There's no studies. There's no one saying like, oh, we checked all.
Well, I mean, you just
There's
take
no
the
warrant
fucking
for-
math. Like, if take a
these half hamburger,
a
half
number
human people
per
are made of-
pound.
Half
What-
hamburger, half human people.
You've seen them with the McDonald family. You probably know about them.
Yeah.
They're probably your cousin, your aunt, grandpa.
Twice removed.
What are these half hamburger, half human, half hamburger people who run around sucking the maggots out of
Oh my god.
Taco Bell employees'
Colons.
That sounds awful.
Can you imagine getting maggots sucked out of your colon?
Dude,
No.
you're the one who wants people to eat maggots.
Dude, that's the fucking
Do you
thing.
want to imagine?
No.
No,
maggot
so
colon.
like the biggest problem for the human race right now is fucking climate change, right?
Yeah, but we don't need to start eating bugs. We just need to stop doing what we're doing the way we're doing.
Absolutely. Are you going vegan tomorrow?
No, I'm saying I'm going to grow the meat in the lab.
That's fine.
Then I'll eat the meat.
You want to pay $800 for a burger?
It's not going to cost
Yeah,
that much.
that is a thing now.
Just like electric cars don't cost $1 million.
They are.
And 50, 60, 70
they are
years, that's
growing.
fine.
I don't need coal.
synthetic
We
I don't
to-
need coal to make
meat.
my hamburger.
Yeah, you do.
I can grow it.
You can't because
I'll
you
grow
need to
all my
power the
arm,
growing.
So it's always growing on
And just
me.
take it out.
Yeah,
No, that's the
sounds-
fucking thing,
That
dude.
sounds awful.
it won't be. It's all you'll know.
No, what I'm saying, as much as lab grown meat is a great
Alright.
idea, you would have to have a fucking factory that was like the size of Iowa. You need like an Iowa-sized
like
fucking
the whole
factory floor.
Midwest.
What if you
Just
just took,
laboratories of meat.
we can lose Iowa
But how much
and turn it
farmland-
into a lab grown meat
A lot of
factory.
people would fight
Turtle,
you on that.
Listen to this. How much fucking farms we have, and then we take that square space and build upwards?
Yeah, have you ever been to southern
That could
Michigan,
feed
like
America.
right by the border?
We
of
can
Ways
basically
to
Ohio?
get the
that
soil,
shit.
buddy.
We don't need soil. It's grown. You don't grow meat in soil, dude.
No, I thought you were
you
talking
just
about
eat
fucking-
worms, dude.
I thought you were talking about fucking.
I don't want to eat worms. I want to eat hamburgers.
No. The worms shit out the soil.
That's the idea. And then you eat the worms.
Fuck, see,
don't wanna eat
our
the
menus
worms.
are different. You're a worm guy.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
hamburger
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Oh my
I'm a
God,
I
hamburger
need a double
guy.
cheeseburger.
You realize
Yeah, I'm a
that if you
burger.
just built up,
Burger guy.
We could have so many up and up burgers.
Yep.
Up
up and up, it's on the up and up. That's fucking
Yep.
That's
Not
good
in and out,
marketing.
up and up.
Do you have a marketing degree from?
I had one.
I'm about to have
somewhere
one.
around here.
I'm about to have one.
Fucking marketing degree?
Partially, yes.
Weird. Weird.
Well, I know how to brand and market shit. It's not hard.
Yeah, branding isn't hard. You just take something metal and you get it real hot. And
No,
then you
you're
just like,
fucking
just like he was saying.
wise guy.
Oh, I can't take credit for the
Oh, sorry.
pointing it out. I mean,
I screwed it up.
I just gotta go with a
Meep meep. And
the
meep meep.
oh yeah, on that one. It's good. It's good.
Was that Chris Rock show?
Yeah,
Chris
one of his
Rock
first.
show.
One of his first.
one.
Candid Camera. You on Candid Camera now? You remember Candid Camera?
Candy Kmart?
Candid Camera.
Okay. Candy camera.
Oh, we're not.
Or you mean punk?
Punk.
Ashton Crusher.
Crusher?
Ashman
Ashton
Butcher.
Crusher.
Aston.
And he would
Aston
jump out
Martin.
of nowhere and be like,
Martin.
you fucking loser. You just got punked.
But they're like millionaires, so it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you
I gotta
got
go.
me.
I gotta go collect
So-
my check.
back to
I bet they did that to tons of people. And then a lot of them were just like, don't fucking put that up. And they're like, oh, well, we can't.
Yeah,
really."
there's a bunch of them like no one knows
Your
about.
your agent already signed the release form.
No, that's the beauty of it. They can't because the artist has to say it. So if they're like, immediately after finishing all this shit, they're like, hey, we're going to give you a check for $50,000. Like, in between it, how many bugs would you eat for $50,000 a pop?
None.
What kind?
That's not really what the point is. That
None.
was a metaphor at this point.
None.
No, it's different.
None.
For
I wouldn't eat any.
I've eaten
I'm
ants.
good.
I'm not
And what
gonna
if it was
eat
just
maggots.
ants?
I'll eat a ant, but I gotta be really drunk.
It's not
Good
whole
shit.
ants!
I'm good. My dignity is worth more than 50,000.
It's not really.
You know
like,
how much more
disgraceful.
dignity you could buy with $50,000?
But it's not
Money
disgraceful,
can't
Bob.
buy
It
that
isn't
shit.
disgraceful.
No,
Like
I'm
showing
just.
your dick. That's different.
I'm good. Like I don't want to fucking eat an insect.
But
I'm
what? That's why I
fine
said it's
not
important.
doing that.
Would you get punked?
I'd rather get punked.
So you could be on TV.
No,
For the
just
$50,000.
because it would be a much better experience.
All right. Well, there's a difference between an ant and like a centipede,
Well, there's also
yeah.
a difference
or like a
between,
milkshake of grasshoppers.
between
and, like-
some fucking idiot jumping
Like-
out of a
Bob.
van telling me I got punked and feeling like I want to throw up. I'd rather not feel like I want to throw up.
It doesn't have to be an uncooked bug.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It
I ate a
matters.
fly once.
It's
'cause
the
I caught
fact
it.
of the matter that I know what it is.
And I would just make the argument that you're a little baby.
Sure, but if it's for survival, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
If it was to survive, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
But is
So
it,
you're gonna eat bugs then?
But not for
Because
making
this is
money
for our
surviving?
survival?
no,
is it
I'm
money
talking
survival?
about
You can buy a lot of food with that
Yeah, permanently,
and
forever.
coats. And
Money
fire.
will always exist because humans will always exist because people are going to be on
It
this
doesn't always
planet
have to be money.
forever.
Sorry.
Unless the fucking oceans boil
Yeah.
and shit like that because we have too many goddamn cows sitting in fucking New Mexico shitting
Yeah.
on the
It's
ground.
it's the
Farming?
cows. It's the cows.
Yeah!
It's the fucking
Yes! Yeah!
I have heard that theory.
cows. There's
before.
other
Actually,
turtle?
very much yes,
turtle.
that is what's happening.
I
turtle.
have heard that before.
That's true, but there's a lot of other things too.
They
There's a lot
munch
of other factors.
on fucking grass. They shit
I don't think-
everywhere. That shit gets put into a vat and is fucking left to rot. And it makes methane.
No, I understand that.
And we
It could
eat
contribute.
so much fucking meat. Like, oh my god, so much fucking meat.
Chickens, pigs, all this kind of stuff.
Absolutely, but the cows are the biggest culprit because they're the largest and they're the
But
most
again,
inefficient at
there's-
getting all the
there's-
fucking garbage out.
That's like 20%. There's other things.
Yeah, there's other things
I
like
mean, there's
car
fucking
exhaust.
volcanoes too.
Okay,
What-
there's
it's
another
like
one.
There's
you can't
There's
stop
ice-
volcanoes
There's ice that cracks and opens up gases as well. more
because it's
gases.
getting warmer because of all the fucking
There's
cows.
also us with the actual cars.
Cars are not as big as fucking cows.
Go to China then.
I'm not trying to fucking
China's
China.
Yeah,
shit is
dude.
the cars and the factories.
Yeah, the factories are really.
Okay, so
No
the
clean air.
the cows are a
at
part.
all.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other parts.
Just think, man. You go to China. You're talking about China. Where was China 40 years ago? And where were we 40 years
I don't
ago?
know, not in movies.
They weren't driving fucking cars. And they weren't eating fucking meat.
In the 70s?
Oh yeah, they're eating bamboo.
Hell no. Hell fucking no. They are eating rice. And they are eating fucking almost nothing else.
Isn't that a horrible diet?
No.
No,
No,
Rice is
just
pretty
rice.
alright. Rice is
Well, I
really
mean,
easy to digest. You get
Because
it
like
all.
Bruce Lee looked pretty good.
No, but he was eating other things too. They all eat other things. They sometimes eat meat, but certainly not like every
I
fucking
feel
day
they're
like
also
everybody
eating
else here.
fish.
Sure, but at the same time, like, that's only on the coasts. You can't get fucking fish all the way inland.
Frazier. It is. Frazier boy.
What time is it?
1.
Time to die.
Yeah, I head out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Alright, well, sign off. We'll see you later. Peace out.
I'm
that
not
was
doing
it.
yet.
I'm turning this off. Assholecast is done.
Assholes.
Oh, we're ending it?
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
Okay.
Holy shit. Has it really been 3 hours?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. See ya, fuckers. Bouncing.
Fuck off.
Yeah, sorry.